thought I should do a quick update video. I am on Thursday, September 7th. I had to look up at the calendar beside me. You may notice I'm not in my normal home. Instead, you get the idea, I'm in the hospital. I hope to be discharged this afternoon. I guess probably this evening. But on Sunday, I had a really tough time with vomiting, and after trying some bariatric pudding, which was white, yellowish, super low in sugar, low in fat, I mixed it with some Fairlife milk, which is low in sugar. I had some really bad vomiting, and there was some streaks of blood in it. Monday, I did fine with eating. Tuesday, I ate a protein supplement that I've tried before for breakfast, some lunch meat I've tried before for lunch, and then couldn't keep anything down. I couldn't keep water down, bites of anything that's usually easy for me to do. I went with work to a baseball game, and just nothing, like a sip of water. I tried a chip, which I know people watching this video may wonder why you would go through this surgery and try a chip. I guarantee when you find things that you can eat, you just kind of know things that your body processes well. So for me, not being able to eat something that I know my body, as crazy as it sounds, processes okay, and is actually pretty simple ingredients, was a sign that something more might be going on. So after leaving the baseball game, and thankfully I was with coworkers, my boss drove my car back, made sure I got home okay, and then my boyfriend Michael picked me up and took me to the emergency room, where they admitted me to the hospital. So they tried to get my vomiting under control, and from 10:30 at night until 4:30 in the morning, I vomited over 20 times, which is exhausting for anybody, let alone when you don't really have this stuff. It doesn't feel like you have much in your stomach to vomit. So they decided to do a CT scan. On the CT scan, it looked like there was a blockage in my stomach, so it could be a ball of something. And they take you through a series of questions like, do I eat my own hair? Did I, eat some kind of random things? I actually thought they'd go through my diet a lot more than they did, but in the end, they could see that there was something there that didn't appear to be moving, and then they wanted to make sure I didn't have a stricture or a narrowing of my esophagus or any of the connecting parts they need to properly digest food. So after they saw that on the CT scan, they admitted me to a hospital room. Happens to be on the same floor. I'm thankful I went to the emergency room that's attached to the hospital I had my gastric bypass. I didn't think I would be admitted when we got here. I just thought they would check me out, give me some fluids, and send me on my way with a follow-up appointment. So being admitted was a little surprising, but they got me checked into the room, scheduled me for a scope. My scope was at 1 o'clock then the next morning, and between trying to drink the contrast, which I kept throwing up, and prepping for the scope, I didn't have anything to eat or drink, not even ice chips, which was fine because I felt that crappy. And my blood pressure was pretty low, so I was consistently reading 86 or 88 over like 53, 54. My pulse was consistently like 47, or my heart rate, was consistently 47 to 51. So when I went in to have the scope done, they were really cautious about not over sedating me with that low of a blood pressure. So I remember probably more of it than I would like to. I wish it had completely knocked me out, and in the interest of anybody that needs to have a scope, I'm not